Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that your country has disappeared beneath the sea. For most nations, that would be the end of the story. But for one country, it was only the beginning. There is a place in Europe where millions of people live below sea level, a place where entire landscapes were reclaimed from the ocean, where windmills once fought back the water, and where humans reshaped nature on a scale almost impossible to imagine. This is not a fantasy world. This is the Netherlands. Today, we're exploring 7 extraordinary places that reveal how this small nation became one of the most fascinating countries on Earth. 1. Afsluitdijk, the wall that stopped the sea. Our journey begins not in a city, but on a massive barrier stretching across the horizon. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary road. But beneath the asphalt lies one of the greatest engineering achievements in human history. For centuries, violent storms flooded Dutch lands, destroying homes and claiming lives. Then the Dutch did something unimaginable. They built a giant wall between themselves and the sea. The Afsluitdijk transformed a dangerous saltwater bay into a peaceful freshwater lake and protected vast regions from devastating floods. Standing here, surrounded by water on both sides, you realize something remarkable. The Netherlands wasn't simply built on land. Much of it was built against nature itself. 2. Giethoorn, the village without roads. Now imagine a place where traffic jams don't exist, a place where people travel by boat instead of car. Welcome to Giethoorn. Known as the Dutch Venice, this magical village feels like it belongs in a fairy tale. Tiny canals weave between charming cottages, covered with flowers and surrounded by lush gardens. Wooden bridges connect neighborhoods, while silent boats glide across the water. There are no busy highways, no endless lines of cars, only tranquility. For many visitors, Giethoorn isn't just a destination. It's a glimpse into a slower and more peaceful world. 3. Kinderdijk, the army of windmills. When people think of the Netherlands, they imagine windmills. But these aren't merely beautiful landmarks. They were once life-saving machines. At Kinderdijk, 19 historic windmills stand proudly across the landscape. For centuries, they pumped water away from the land, preventing entire communities from disappearing beneath floods. Without them, much of this region simply wouldn't exist. As the blades slowly turn against the sky, they tell a story of innovation, survival, and determination. A story that helped shape the entire nation. 4. De Hoge Veluwe, the hidden desert. When people imagine the Netherlands, deserts are probably the last thing they expect. Yet hidden within the country lies a landscape of shifting sand dunes, vast forests, and wild heathlands. Welcome to De Hoge Veluwe. This national park feels completely different from the image most travelers have of the Netherlands. One moment you're cycling through dense woodland. The next, you're crossing open stretches of sand that look more like a forgotten wilderness than Western Europe. It's a reminder that the Netherlands still has secrets waiting beyond its famous cities. 5. Rotterdam, a city from the future. If Amsterdam tells the story of the past, Rotterdam reveals the future. During World War II, much of the city was destroyed. Instead of rebuilding what was lost, Rotterdam reinvented itself. Today, futuristic skyscrapers rise above the skyline. Cube houses seem to defy gravity. Architectural masterpieces transform the city into an open-air museum of innovation. Walking through Rotterdam feels like stepping decades ahead in time. It is bold, modern, and unlike anywhere else in Europe. 6. Texel, the island of wind and wilderness. Far from the crowded cities lies Texel, the largest island in the Netherlands. Here, nature takes control. Wide beaches stretch endlessly toward the horizon. Sand dunes roll across the landscape. Seabirds circle overhead, while waves crash against untouched shores. Texel reveals a different side of the country, a side where silence replaces city noise, and where the power of nature can still be felt everywhere. It is one of the 7. Amsterdam, the city on water. Our journey ends in the city most people know. But after everything we've seen, Amsterdam feels different. Its famous canals are no longer just beautiful waterways. They are part of a larger story. A story about a nation that mastered water rather than fearing it. As boats drift beneath centuries-old bridges and golden reflections dance across the canals, Amsterdam becomes the perfect symbol of the Netherlands itself. Elegant, creative, and deeply connected to the water that shaped its destiny. The Netherlands is far more than tulip fields and windmills. It is a country born from determination, a nation that challenged the sea, transformed its landscape, and created some of the most unique places on Earth. From villages without roads to futuristic cities and landscapes reclaimed from the ocean, every corner tells a story of human ingenuity. And perhaps that's what makes the Netherlands so extraordinary. Not because of what nature gave it, but because of what its people built from almost nothing. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for our next adventure around the world.